Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the... Please visit us again.
Landing complete. Doesn't say.
Systems on.
Thank you, and please visit again. facility.
to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Please visit us again.
Hey, just saw you on chat. What's up? Been a while since I've played, so figured I'd get some time in. Last little over a week, and a little rough on my end because my sister died last week or a week ago, 10 days, about 10 days ago or so. So I haven't been doing a whole lot. Thanks. Yeah, it was a surprise, and it's not easy. Having served most of my life, I missed a lot of years, so that kind of, now it starts to bother me now that I'm medically retired. Just kind of bugs me for all the time I've been gone. But anyway, so I'm playing a little SC, trying to forget about things for a while. And turn this down so I don't blow you guys out. If you can hear a lot of noise in the background, just let me know and I'll try to adjust it more. Yeah, thanks.
Now arriving Central Station.
That'll be right. Just gotta, you know, it'll take a little bit. By the way, you don't have to call me sir. Just call me whatever you want. As long as it's, you know, you don't have to call me sir. Respect is earned, I think, not given. But that's just me. Now I want to see if I can respect this game after having been gone quite a bit. See if it'll actually finally let me sell this load of cargo. I've been trying, before I took my little break here, I've been trying for like the last, prior to 10 days ago, I'd tried for like 2 weeks to sell this stuff. So now we're going to try it again. Come on. You know you want to work. I knew it was going to be a long slog through this cargo changeover that they did with 323 through 324. Man, it's annoying, but I know they got to get through it, so. What is this? Scrolling across the bottom. Oh, this is supposed to be transparent, so the picture of that ship is spinning behind the scenes there. I'm like, what the heck? Why is this not? Sold some of it. No, I guess it didn't sell any of it. Failed. I don't know if this is even gonna work. I'm hoping that it's, once I get through all of this stuff, it will finish the sale for everything. Because this is the error I keep getting. I'm writing down totals, just in case. I can't sell scrap. Figures. That didn't work. Yeah, it is a lot of cargo, and we've been trying to sell it, like I said, for weeks now. I just went through the list, so this time I'm gonna try pulling the ship up and pulling the ship back up and removing cargo. Everything except scrap, because scrap doesn't sell here. They really need to fix this stuff though. Yeah, I think what's going on is when you've got a mixed load in your cargo bay, the game can't figure out what to do because, for example, scrap, they won't buy scrap at this area. So the ship has got a bunch of scrap in it, and you've got a bunch of other types of cargo mixed in with it, and the game doesn't know what to do. Which makes no sense. It should just figure out which boxes are scrap and pull those. But the problem is, it can't do that because they're surrounded by all these other cargo types. Which means it could let boxes hang in the middle of the air, that kind of stuff, you know, if it's sitting on something. Their coding is, they gotta figure something out because the system should be able to remove the cargo, weed out what you're selling, and then reapply what's remaining back into your ship's cargo grid, you know. They're behind the scenes. It should just take all the cargo out of the ship, figure out what's sold, keep that, and then return everything that's not sold. Pretty simple concept. But for some reason, mixed cargo, I'm finding out, has some major problems. So I'm gonna pull out the salvage and see what happens.
Now arriving.
Things will follow, by the way.
Please watch your step when disembarking the train.
I guess I gotta take it to a salvage yard now to sell it, from what I understand, as scrap. By the way, for anybody that's watching, if you say something and I don't respond right away, I have to look at a completely different machine to see your chat. So I'm not ignoring you. I'm just, if I'm engrossed in something on the screen, I won't look over at the chat for a little while. So just so you're aware, I'm not ignoring you. These are broke again. Look at that. Thought they fixed all that.
To the ASOS vehicle retrieval system. Vehicle selected. System enabled.
I figured all the stuff like that would be fixed. You know what I should have done? Oh well. I'll do it this way anyway. What I should have done is called and spawned one of my metal mechs. That probably would have made things a little faster. they weren't so damn expensive, it'd have been nice to, you know, if they'd have charged $10 for them or something, it'd have been nice because people could have put one of them in each of their ships for heavy hauls like this. You know, you put a mech in each ship and it's there for you to move cargo around. But at the price they gave them, no, I don't know anybody that's going to be able to spend that kind of money. And since you can't buy them in game, you don't have that option either. Alright, let's see here. Too far. What the hell? Well, open the damn doors. There we go. Yeah, it's addictive, even though it's in its state that it's in. It's addictive. That's why I've been here since day one. I mean, yeah, I get annoyed at times, and I bitch about it, but it's still, there's still nothing like it. There's only one game that's close to being like it, and that's X4 Foundations. X4 isn't quite to this level, of course. And once you fly your own ships and get through your own ships and stuff like that, it becomes hard to go back to the old style, the way, you know, space game stuff like Elite just feels wrong because it's alright, now I get to do this one by one. Isn't this nice? Oh, this is gonna be so much fun. Damn it. Actually, let's do this. You know what I need to do? I am not quite on. I'm gonna get a metal mech because trying to pull these out one at a time like that without having to run back and forth is gonna take a year. So it'll be quicker to despawn this, spawn the mech in, and then respawn this puppy. I really need to make it so we can jump from higher Can I run by it? So there's no... Wow. I'm used to the Rebel and York and the AeroView hangars that have kiosks on every corner for spawning ships. Apparently these don't.
Welcome to the ASOS vehicle retrieval system.
Oops. Oops. Oh. Let's see what happens. Damn. Shit. Well, it started.
Welcome to the ASOS
Double
vehicle
check.
retrieval system.
See, it's stuff like that that needs to be fixed. Yep, it started. Because what it should have done is recognize there was
Welcome to the ASOS vehicle retrieval system.
obstruction.
Your insurance claim has been thank you.
You know, and then like your garage door, recognizes automatic garage door opener, recognizes that there's something in the way, and before it smacks it, it reverses so that you can get whatever it is out of the way. Hello? We ready here? Yeah, okay, retrieve. That's the other thing that's annoying. You need to turn on the elevators so you don't have to do this. You know, if there's side elevators, let's see. That's not one of them. Oh, there's one straight across. Right there. And that's where vehicles and stuff are supposed to be spawning. So that you don't have to use the whole damn elevator hangar just to pull up a little tiny thing like this. And you see it better now over there. That's another elevator in there. That's where vehicles are supposed to be spawning from. But they don't have that working either. Ah. I didn't want to turn that far. Try this again. It's the first mech in the game. It's, well, you'll see, but it's only for cargo moving right now. Titan suit, for example, is completely different than this, because that's a combat suit, whatever. Combat armor, basically. Mechanized. Ah, shit, now I gotta do that again. Damn it. Let's see if I can... Let's see how bad it'll be. Yeah, it's not gonna let me reach up there. Damn it. Alright, we'll move it up again. Yeah, that's one thing that most of us have said, that they did one heck of a good job with the animation, the walking animation and the movement animations. And the mech tractor beam movement stuff, you'll see once I get started here, a whole lot better than the handheld stuff. And apparently they are implementing a lot of the changes from the mech into other tractor beam systems. Because this handheld stuff, tractor beaming, is a pain in the ass to use. This is a lot better. You'll see it as soon as I get going here, because it's got this, you latch onto a box and it auto pulls it. You don't have to use your scroll wheel or anything. It's automatic. All right. Get this powered up again. Turn that off. All right, let's try this again. It almost looks like the floor has got water on it or something, the way it's blowing up, whatever the heck that's supposed to be. You'll see when I get closer to this corner. Hey? It's like, what the heck? Alright. Now let's move some cargo finally. By the way, if you haven't watched in a while, you're going to notice there's new objects. These are components now for the ships. And what I unplugged there was one of the fuses. And you start pulling those things and, well, it does what a fuse does. But it's going to be even more so with 4.0. Yep, it's 4.0 engineering's coming. And that's some of the first parts of engineering right there that are active in the game. But 4.0 will have fire. In other words, you can have a fire on your ship. Components can explode and start a fire. In battle, you could have a ship's fire, that kind of thing. And you have to run around, and basically, you're going to need an engineer now. You know what I forgot to do? Damn it. You're going to need an engineer in your ship now. The gameplay's really getting to the point of changing. Lower deck. I gotta go check my German Shepherd. Let her out for a second, so before I get involved here, give me a few minutes. If anybody wonders where I'm at, let them know if you would. Give me about 5 minutes. I'll be right back after I take care of her. Whoop. Alright, I'm back. Never fails when you have a German Shepherd. She wants you to work on her schedule. And then when you get her outside, she wants you to play on her schedule. Alright. I needed to open the ramps, right? Yeah. And the bow of the ship is this way. Oh, what am I doing? God. Oh well, I'll finish this one. I use the, as you probably figured out, I use the Tobii eye and head tracker, and I'll tell you what, combined with this mech, using it is awesome. Okay. Hiccups. The game just locked itself. Another bug. Have to give it 30 seconds or whatever and it'll unlock. I have no idea what causes that. But it's something with the game. Probably servers and trying to figure out what to do. I don't know. Hey, McQueen. First time back playing SC for a while, obviously. Figured I better get back in the saddle. Come on, let's go. There we go. Whoa. Like I said, see, and then it just suddenly catches up. Alright. Now I can actually just look where I want with the Tobii and click. Basically set it wherever I want. Oops. The one thing I'm not sure how they're going to resolve, they do need to find a way to give us a way to see through the boxes. Ah, that's not what I wanted. And you notice I'm doing this all with the Tobii. I wish we had more light though. It'd be easier to see what you're doing. Ah, that's not what I wanted to do, but... Oops. Oh, come on. That's not... Huh. I know I can fit some. It must be small boxes only left that I can fit up there. You know, Sig sure loves its struts right in the middle of your freaking view. You'd think they'd have learned by now. No, they gotta give everything struts. And why they do, I have no freaking idea. It's almost like they've never seen, in real life, actual forklifts and stuff like that. Where, you know, they're open. I don't mean the little double fork one, I mean the, what do you call it? Oh, where'd that go? Come on. I mean the nice ones, you know. They've, that's what I thought. Oops. So it does fit up there, okay. So why couldn't I do that before? They also need a better way of telling depth perception. Had it. This is one of the issues you run into trying to place some of these items. You have to monkey around with them. Come on. I didn't want to throw it. See, that's what that's, it doesn't make any freaking sense. It's not allowing me to place it up there when I, you know, and there's no reason that it should be blocking it. What am I doing? Come on. Hey. I don't think I can go higher than that. Nope. You know what I forgot to do? I hope none of those were scrap. Yep. Damn it. Shit. Damn it. I was telling everybody else, McQueen, I think I figured out why we're having so much trouble selling stuff. The ship, I've got a mixed load, which includes things that, like scrap, that for some unknown freaking reason, the major TDDs won't buy, which absolutely makes no sense. A major starport should take everything, even if it's at a lesser price. And don't ask me about the tooltips jumping around like that, because I have no idea. And I think what's going on is, damn it. I think what's going on is that the game doesn't know what to do when it has mixed cargo intermixed with stuff like scrap or anything that can't sell at that location. I think that's what's happening. Oh, so there is another level. I just couldn't reach it with a... Yeah, they gotta fix that with a mech. Otherwise, it doesn't give it a whole lot of purpose when you got so many smaller boxes. And this time I gotta pay attention, make sure I don't stack something in that's not sold here. Really? Alright. Yeah, well this, I'm not hauling basically this is from almost a month ago. Bigel and I've been trying to sell this load for that long. And to say it's frustrating is an understatement. Come on, get your ass out of there. What the hell? Guess I should have done those while I was out there. See, it's stuff like that that's part of the problem. Once it's picked up by the tractor beam, it should not have any collision until you're literally moving the thing. And then it should not get its collision back, for example, until it detects that it doesn't have any other objects near it. On the, you know, when you're picking it up. When you're on the outswing like that, then it should detect that you're dropping it, not picking it up. See, that's the kind of shit that pisses me off. I don't understand why they do this stuff half-ass. Why they don't just do the whole mechanic, get it done, get it in the game, fix it up, make sure it's working, then move to the next mechanic. Stop pussyfooting around with all this shit. You know, half-ass job type thing. Never seen a project so, I don't even know what word to use, so disorganized in how they develop. I mean, yeah, they got good developers, obviously. Look at the game itself, but that's not the problem. Ah! They need more help in coding, I think. Come on. Come on, damn it. See what I mean? Oops. Damn it. The other thing, it won't release the tractor beam when, even if you're, you know, when you're not on a grid, it hates to do that. This is ridiculous. The fact that it twisted like that makes absolutely no sense. It should not be rotating it. Once we've rotated it to a position, that's where it should stay. It shouldn't be freaking yipping it up and rotating it. Damn it, it did it again. You know, pay attention to what you're doing. I just realized I did it again. Yeah, bug's a nice word for it. In my language, call that foobar or snafu. Come on, let's go. That's scrap. I'll put these away. Well, shampoo works too. Situation normal. All fucked up. this is what I'm talking about, this kind of shit. It's like, what the fuck? How could they not see this kind of stuff? That is what I don't understand. I mean, not just the people that code this stuff, but Q&A. How could they not see this? I can't. And without depth perception, you can't. It's a near impossible to tell. Ah. And see, now I got the spot, but it won't. Oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me. Unrelease. Okay, that's scrap. Yeah, it is. But, I mean, in all honesty, I fully expected the cargo refactor to be buggy. I just didn't expect them to go to this extent of leaving things. That was scrap, right? Yeah. I just didn't expect this level of... Because this doesn't have anything to do with cargo refactor. This is code, pure and simple. That's all this is. This has nothing to do with anything else but code. And it's like they code just enough to get a basic form of the mechanic in, and then they just let it go. Shit. And I will never understand that type of development. Never understand it, ever. It's not how I was taught or trained. And I like to think the military had an idea what it was doing, you know? The odd thing is, the systems that I helped the... Whoops. That was my fault. That one was my fault. The systems that I had part in developing, the first ones, were for sonar. And I can tell you, if you want complexity, sonar is one of the most complex systems on the planet when it comes to processing. I mean, everything from the data itself to oceanographic conditions to modeling of the three-dimensional actual 3D space. People forget underwater. That's 3D. I love it when programmers say, well, nobody's got true 3D experience. Really? Guess you've never been underwater then. The only thing different between water and space is buoyancy. But every direction is, there's no, there's no north, south, east, and west. Like you think of it in a 2D environment. So, to me, this shouldn't be that difficult. But that's my opinion, of course. All I know is it'll be nice someday when this frickin' project finally is released. Ah. Oh yeah. I assume you went what about military and learning to program and stuff. Yeah, in fact, my first schools, we had to learn electronic theory down to the ones and zeros, the NAND, AND, OR, NOR gates, that kind of stuff. In other words, we had to be able to diagnose to the inside of a chip. And if you didn't pass, you were out of program. Because at sea, when you have a casualty, which is an equipment combat casualty, that's what that refers to, you have to be able to repair systems right in a heated combat. And if that means taking a board and pulling a chip or a transistor or whatever, you got to do it. And the only way you can do that is if you know ones and zeros and the gates of chips and things like that too. And on top of that is the code that runs on them. The irony being most of it was assembler. But later some of it, today more of it's in C, C++, that kind of thing. But a lot of assembly still. Because C doesn't have the speed that you need for those kind of applications. wonder how much of this project's actually assembler written. Any functions or drivers or DLL kind of thing, library drivers. Oh, and that's just the code side. I started my career as an STG, and in the Navy, we're the only rate that is allowed to touch sonar equipment, fire control system, and the weapons themselves, which is why we have specialized schools. Now, I've not been active since 2014, so things are probably changing, but up until that point, we had two major schools, one on each coast of the U.S. Fleet ASW Trace Inland, Fleet ASW Trace Impact, basically the Atlantic and the Pacific. Both of those schools are gone now, so I'm not sure what has transpired since they were taken out of service or schooling. But that's why we had to know everything about everything when it came to sonar weapon systems, and the weapons themselves, including early in my career. Officially today, we no longer have them on ships, but including nuclear warheads. That was our responsibility. As a sonar technician, you had to go to a bunch of special schooling for that. Lots of background checks, of course, including top secret security clearances. But that was before they, quote unquote, removed those kind of things from our warships at sea and put them in the bunkers, ready for another day per se. But you add all that stuff in, and then you got to add in hydrothermics, aquatic sea life. I mean, just so many different things that you had to learn, and learn how it is, how it works, how it functions, what it is, how to determine what's what, figure out all sorts of little things. And I'm pretty proud of what I did back then, because I'm going to toot my own horn for a second. I graduated #1 United States Navy in the mid-'80s. Out of the whole Navy, I graduated #1 in my class, period, for that year. No joke. So I'm pretty proud of that, even though it was a while ago, obviously. It's funny, in high school, I was your C-, D+ student, which pissed off my teachers, because all I did is read. I wouldn't do the homework. I wouldn't even go to class half the time. Or if I did, I'd have the textbook open, and I'd have another book open inside the textbook, in class. And The teachers used to get on my case so bad. You know, apply yourself. You could have straight A's and all that. The problem they didn't understand back then, I was bored. It bored me all. Everything they tried to teach was like, yeah, okay, next. It just bored the hell out of me. Now, I aced all the tests. That's one of the reasons I still, you know, passed. But see how that fell through the freaking ramp? That should never happen. But it bored the hell out of me. And I couldn't wait. That's why I joined the Navy a year early, at 17. I could not wait to get out of that school. Wasn't home so much as it was school I wanted out of. And having done the teenager thing, working on the farm, then on the weekends working at the McDonald's, that lasted a whole freaking 3 weeks. And I'm like, I ain't doing this. And then working at the gas station every weekend, which was okay, because I learned a lot about how to, you know, carb and all that kind of stuff too. So that taught me some useful things in life, between farming and working at the gas station. But school, boring. And then when I got out of boot camp and they sent me to my first school, it was like, I don't even know how to describe it. I dug in. I could not get enough. And it was just, I don't know how else to describe it. Did I just do what I just thought I just did? Titanium, quartz, tungsten, iron, quartz, tungsten, 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 and tungsten, and tungsten. Okay. Here I'm yakking along and not paying attention. Oh, come on. All of those. Now we get to put all this back. Garbage. This is a perfect example of something that's just ridiculous. Really? See, the fact that I can't turn this manually somehow. Alright, how long did that take? If anybody happens to know. Because if Sig thinks this is a winning formula for having fun, they are so far off base it's not funny. Because that was, I like doing it, but having to fight it that much is not fun. I mean, I like moving cargo. That's fine and dandy. But there's got to be a better way of them. Like I said, once you pick cargo up, have another button key map or a mode that keeps it, basically you can swing it around and it'll go through whatever it needs to go through to get out instead of colliding with everything. Because that's the problem, is that they didn't make this, they built the ships before they built the cargo. And that's the problem. Alright, let's see here. And so now they're trying to shoehorn in everything else to make it work. And it's turning into a real pain in the ass to do this, as you just saw. God, I gotta eat and drink again already. Wow. That's the other thing that is annoying as hell. And it's going to be even worse when we get to Pyro, you know. People having to just carry buttloads of stuff just because SIG has things turned up so high. You know, it's just, it's ridiculous. Good enough. I didn't put on a, guess not. Where am I going? Yep, that's what I do, because then it gets despawned. I don't like trash laying around. And since they refuse to give us working waste baskets, then I'm just going to throw them until they do. Because after they get a certain distance away, they despawn. Let's see, we got trash cans all over the place. They just don't do anything. Hey? They gave us trash without trash cans at work. I'm fully expecting them to give us fire with fire extinguishers that don't do anything. That's been the track record. They give us something, you know, that has no use. And that's not, you know, making things up, it's a fact. I can't tell you how many things they've given us in the game and we had no use for it. Hell, we still don't have a use for the plasma cutter. Not one single use. Which is odd because they do have materials that could be cut. The emergency bulkhead door things. But, you know, they don't, it just, I don't get it. I don't get it. Enough bitching. It's been a rough 10 days for me, so. Yeah, exactly. What kind of logic? That's the problem with logic. Common sense, I call it common sense. I think that's, the Queen can tell you, that is one phrase I use a lot. Common sense. I've used it many times testing. My dad always taught me, do one thing and do it right the first time or don't do it at all. And if you can't do it all in one go, wait until you can. Work on something else. Otherwise, you're just wasting time.
Please watch your step when disembarking the train.
Yeah, I figured you were talking about the trash cans. I'm just rambling on, you know. letting the frustration I just had out. Hopefully we'll have a nice, no bug rest of the day in Star Citizen. Who am I? Who am I trying to kid? Yeah, it's gonna be weird. Someday this game's gonna go on a release. And I bet you a bunch of us are just gonna have PTSD over the damn game because we're gonna be expecting a bug to hit us smack upside the head, you know, out of the blue, that takes away all our stuff or causes us to lose a ship full of cargo. You know, we're so what's the word? We're so, I guarantee you, it's gonna be like freaking PSD. All right, now I gotta check these numbers. Medical. Yep. Okay. Oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me. This is ridiculous. I am not unloading this again. Shop doesn't accept this container size. What the fuck? Does too. 1 and 2s. Size 1. Wow. See, this is... There's no excuse for this. None. I give up.
Heading to the next sector. Heading to the control point.
Oh shit. What the heck? I think my channel bot went freaking nuts. What the heck? It deleted every single message you posted. Yeah, you too. Sorry about the stupid bot. I don't know what happened there. I've never seen that before. We just delete every message you posted since you've been here. That's really weird. I wonder what it thought it caught or whatever to do that.
Now arriving. Pizza Spaceport. Please watch your step when disembarking the train.
Anyway, if you're still there, yeah, you have a good night too. We'll see you next time, I hope. Yeah, have a good one. Oh yeah, all caps that'll do that. Yep, you're right. Although I don't understand why it deleted every message you posted. It shouldn't have done that. I mean, I've never seen it do that before. Not every message. I'll have to take a look at it later and see if I can figure out what happened. Where am I going? Caps are for emergency. Never heard that one before. Suppose I should clear out chat just to reset things. That's what I'm gonna do. I just cannot believe it did that. I've never seen it do that before. There we go. All gone. I'm gonna go see if I can sell this scrap. If I can't sell that, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Because I'm not in the mood to spend more money, and all this cargo we got from killing ships. So the good news is we didn't spend any money to get the cargo. Bad news is so far we can't sell it. And the sad part is also it's going to be all lost because when 24.2 goes live, they'll reset the shit again. I still haven't figured out the new MFDs. in the tests we've been working on in Avocado. The stuff that I'm used to seeing is gone. It's like, okay, what the hell? So little, like the hydrogen and quantum fuel amount, I use those to judge whether the engines are on or off. Because if I turn the engines off, they go red. Turn the engines on, they go green. And I haven't been able to check very much yet, but I got to figure out where that same kind of, there's got to be an indicator that I can see readily or easily for engines off and on the new stuff someplace.
Your vehicle is
That makes no sense. I'm in VTOL. When I hit the afterburner, the VTOL thrusters turn off. Oh, brother. Okay, let's go out of VTOL. See what happens. I turn off there too. That's freaking weird. What's up with my shields? Oh, duh. God, I hate master modes. Really? this running so slow all of a sudden? There, it picked up once I alt-tabbed. Oh, what causes that? But they gotta fix that shit. If it's single digits, now I'm back up into 40. Oh, come on. So I'm gonna assume that's the pad. Well, let's see if it works. I doubt it. I have no high hopes that this will even work. Whoa! What the hell did I hit? Oh, duh. I'm back down. I guess that's not it. See an alt tab and then my FPS rebounds. I don't get it. You know, the funny thing is, in real life, scrap is worth a lot of money. Because the companies, they buy it, and they melt it down and reproduce new steel and stuff like that with it. I mean, we just had, God, what was it? Probably about 1,000 cubic feet of steel that we just got rid of. And it was... Oh, so this isn't going to take the ones I take, huh? Or is it? Really? Oh, this fucking thing. This is just ridiculous. See, to get stuck like that after 60 seconds, the validation routine should kick in and just cancel whatever it was trying to do. Reset it to brand new status. If the person tries again and it finds the same bug, after 60 seconds, reset it, set it to brand new status. Eventually the person will figure out it's not working, but it'll allow other people to still use, unless they run into the same bug, still use it. This is, I'm gonna switch games because I'm not gonna waste my time. I mean, this is just, look at this. This is back open again too. You know, the sad part was being gone most of the last 10 days, or not playing SC Live. I didn't miss it. And there's a reason. This is the reason. No matter what you try to do, you can't accomplish it. It's a waste of time. And I've never been one of those that's just, I'm not interested in spending hours finding some little thing to do. I want to do whatever the game mechanics are. If it's mining, it's mining. If it's sub, it's sub. If it's cargo running, if it's bounties, if it's whatever. But nothing works. guess it'd help if I put the damn gear up. See, that's the kind of stuff that's annoying. They should not be, the devs should not be imposing limits on us like that. It is just, I don't want a push button game. If they, no, what they should do is set it up so that if we exceed the manufacturer's recommended speed for the landing gear to be down, we get some warnings before it snaps off. That's what that's what it should be. This idea of everything being controlled by the devs that are creating this stuff, no. I'm tired of it. That was not what this game was not supposed to be a game on rails. It was supposed to be, we make the decisions, we make the choices, and the ramifications of that are on us. And they've gone from that so much. They've deviated from that in such a big way that I don't know. I know this, if I joined today, there's no way in hell I would have backed to the extent that I backed back in the day when the promises were made. If I were backing right now, there's no way. I don't know who's running the show, but must not be Chris. Otherwise, somehow they've convinced him to throw away what it was he wanted to do and go with this on rails crap. Yeah, I'm gonna switch games to something else. I'm not sure what yet, but I gotta put the stream on hold for the moment. I'll bring it back up once I figure out what I'm gonna play. Won't be